If there's one thing in any Zelda Warriors game that I love, it's that you get to play as many other Zelda characters besides Link. It felt like such an honor to get to fight in Hyrule as the 4 champions, and in the upcoming Age of Imprisonment, I can't wait to see what characters we get to play as. So today, along with fellow YouTuber Samberger Theories, we will be going over our predictions for the full character roster of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Before going over the predictions, however, we have to take note that there are already 3 characters confirmed to be playable. In the teaser trailer shown in the Switch 2 Direct, we saw gameplay footage of King Rauru facing off against an army of bokoblins and stelkoblins. We also saw a clip of Minoru fighting a Frox in the depths by using Zonai devices. And towards the end of the trailer, we see Zelda using Recall on a weapon to defeat a Lynel. This means that so far, we know that you can play as Princess Zelda, Rauru, and Minoru. So now let's go through some of mine and Sam's predictions for the roster. For my first prediction, I strongly believe that we'll be able to unlock the 4 unnamed sages who fought alongside Rauru in the Imprisoning War. In the trailer, we see these sages standing next to the 3 confirmed characters in this upcoming game, so it seems to be implied heavily that we will unlock these sages at some point. Perhaps each sage will first be playable in a mission where their region is being attacked by Ganon's forces in the Imprisoning War, but of course we can't know for sure until the game comes out, or more trailers drop in the future. Next, I believe that Queen Sonia could perhaps be an early unlockable character from the game's first few missions. In the game's trailer, we see Zelda following Rauru and Sonia in what looks like a gameplay section. Now, I don't think we'll get to play as her in this part of the game specifically, but Sonia must be unlockable before she is assassinated by Ganondorf. When that happens, I think that for the main story missions, she'll be locked and unable to be selected as a playable character, but you can still play as her and level up her stats in side missions. In Age of Calamity, after doing tons of post-main story content, you are able to unlock Calamity Ganon as an extra character that you can play as. So in Age of Imprisonment, I believe that Ganondorf will get the same treatment as well. He could fight with so many powerful combos using his arsenal of different weapons, and even transform into his Demon King form for the special A button attack. All I know is that Ganondorf will be the coolest character to play as in this game if he truly is unlockable. In Tears of the Kingdom, 2 figures stood by Ganondorf's side in a few of the Dragon Tear memories. And it has been found for a long time now that these 2 are Kotake and Koumei, who are Ganondorf's surrogate mothers in Ocarina of Time. However, we never got to see much of them in Tears of the Kingdom, but with Age of Imprisonment showing us so much more of the past events and what happened during the Imprisoning War, we can learn more about these 2 figures and their relations to Ganondorf in this iteration of Hyrule. I also think it would be cool to unlock them as a side character, either during or after the Imprisoning War of the main story. So those are all my predictions for Age of Imprisonment's roster, but let's see what some of Sam's predictions are.
Hello, I'm Sam, and my first prediction for the Age of Imprisonment roster is some form of Zonai construct. In terms of the major friendly races from Tears of the Kingdom, they are one of the only ones not to be represented in our prediction so far. Now, I imagine the Zonai construct will fill the hero unit role that the general soldiers filled in the first 2 Hyrule Warrior games, but a more advanced construct such as the Flux construct or something brand new would work well as a playable character. The Hyrule Warrior games do tend to enjoy adding their own original characters into the story like Teriko or Lana. Next up are the Great Fairies. In Age of Calamity, there's a side quest where if you complete a series of 4 challenges, you unlock the Great Fairies from Breath of the Wild as a playable character. This would just be a simple case of Koei Tecmo taking the Great Fairies moveset from Age of Calamity and plopping it into Age of Imprisonment. Now, I'm uncertain if they would use the exact same set of fairies from Tears of the Kingdom or their ancestors. We know Great Fairies live a long time from Age of Calamity, but their true lifespan is yet to be determined. Now we have the shakiest prediction I have. A member of whatever the 5th statue in the depths was trying to represent. If you aren't aware, in the depths of Tears of the Kingdom, there are 5 sets of statues that each lead you to a mine. Rito statues lead you to the Hebra mine, Goron statues lead you to the Eldin mine, Zora statues lead you to the Lanayru mine, Gerudo statues lead you to the Gerudo mine, and one more set of statues leads you to the Great Central mine. It's currently unknown what the 5th statue is meant to represent. The most common theory is that this is some form of the Magmas from Skyward Sword. But whatever it is, I think there's a solid chance of it appearing in Age of Imprisonment. And my final prediction for the video is the Link and the modern sages from Tears of the Kingdom. Now, Nintendo has confirmed that this is going to be a canon game, so these characters almost certainly aren't going to be part of the main campaign like in Age of Calamity. But that doesn't mean they can't be included at all. They easily still could be playable in the post-game or perhaps unlocked via their upcoming amiibos, allowing them to be playable without contradicting any of the established lore. Thanks Ganonfan for having me on, and I'll let you wrap up the video.
So there you have it. Those are all the characters that we believe will be playable in Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Thank you so much, Sam, for joining me in this video, and for all of you viewers, go check out his channel Samberger Theories, where he makes quick theory videos about several Nintendo games and other media. So no matter what you're into, there's something on this channel just for you. Feel free to subscribe to Samberger Theories' channel, as well as subscribe to my own channel for future episodes to the ongoing Rebuild Timeline series. Have an awesome rest of your day, everyone, and I'll see you on our next adventure.